Was it? I just went and recorded a minute ago and wasn't seeing a whole lot of stalkers. But then when I got back to my apartment, there was this guy with a plow thing, and he starts it up right as I walk by and takes off right as I walk by, and then just like goes out in front of my path, just like right in front of me. He sees me coming too. He just drives right out in front of me as I'm walking up to the door of my apartment. And he just drives off right as I walk by him, and then goes out in front of me, and then like spins his wheels when I walk behind him, and then takes off again when I walk by him again. So they had that waiting for me when I got home. But then, like I said, though, I haven't seen stalkers all day. Out my apartment. I've just been inside all day. I haven't seen anything outside all day. And I was sleeping part of the day, but I just look out my window and there's nothing out there. It's just snow. Like there's no cars at all. But then I heard a siren at one point in the day that most likely was a stalker. And it came and drove like over by my apartment. So it was probably a stalker. And then my neighbors were making noises through the walls and like kept walking by in the hallway and stuff, doing stalker things. But other than that, hasn't been stalkered up today at all. Until I went outside, and then they were right outside the door when I got out there. So there was a bunch of them out there when I went out there, but let's see, are they out my window now or what? Oh, I see this white car out there. He's just sitting there. But that's the one that I saw earlier, and I think he was stalking me. But then last Christmas, it was kind of the same thing. I see these two cars driving out simultaneous. And then there's two more cars. And then there's a white truck. There they are. But anyway, last Christmas, I went to my mom's house, and like she lives in a different town. And like when we got to her town, it was like no cars. It was like no people anywhere, no cars anywhere. I think that was on Christmas Eve, and I stayed the night or something. I don't remember. But anyway, there was like nobody there. There was no stalkers around. There was no people anywhere. And like the whole time I was there, I didn't see any stalkers except like I looked out of her window in her house, and I think I saw like two of them. But then didn't see him leaving that town either, from what I could tell. And I was still pretty new to it, so I might have saw some, but I didn't know or whatever. But because I was just looking for all the white cars and whatever I knew at the time or whatever. But didn't see any on the way into that town, didn't see any on the way out of that town. But then right when I got back to my town, like right at the entrance to the town, there's stalkers, and then there's stalkers all throughout like my town when I get back. On Christmas night was when I got back. And then I went and walked around that night, and it was stalkered up. So it just seems like they're all at home with their families, opening presents, and then later on in the day they come out. So that's nice. At least they stay home, spend time with their kids on Christmas. That's nice. I saw this one car turn, and then a red truck drove out, and they look stalkered up. And then he's driving into the parking lot with the red truck, and then I guess he's not going in the parking lot, he's going over there. He went off out of sight. I don't know, I guess they just stay home with their kids, they open presents, and then they bring their kids out in the car, and they're like, let's go drive by the TI guy. It'll be a good family adventure. We can go look at Christmas lights and go stalk. This guy is coming out with a snowblower synced up with the truck going around the corner. And then last winter I was getting a bunch of snowblower stalkers, so it's the season again for the snowblower stalkers. I'm gonna start seeing snowblower stalkers everywhere. And the snowplow stalkers. In the summertime, it's the lawnmower stalkers and the weed whacker stalkers. And in the wintertime, it's the snowblower stalkers. And then there's this white SUV coming. Like, they're out here now, and they're all out here now. It's thinned out, you know. It's not as many stalkers as usual, but they're out here. There's a lot of them out here still. So tomorrow it'll probably just be back to normal. It'll be 1,000 stalkers. Today I got a little break, so I just want to come on here and say that. So that's cool. There's someone walking by in the hallway right now that is probably doing it to stalk. So that's cool. I got a little break today. So far. Who knows, they might go crazy in a minute. So but yeah, they weren't really doing much on that video, like a little bit, but then when I got back to my apartment, they had that set up here. And I saw some birds stalking me too. And this door slamming is probably a stalker. Probably a stalker. But anyway, I'm out.